Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl C. I'm here with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the application process for nursing school, just things that I wish that people would have told me whenever it comes to applying that I didn't know, so I wish I would have known these things. So yeah, if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. Go ahead, like this video, go give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate that. It just helps me know that I still made the right choice to create this channel. But yeah, if you want to know about the application process in nursing school, keep watching. Okay, so first things first, let me just clear this up. Please ignore the fact that my neck is red. I was laying on my couch and Duke, who is my dog, he jumped up and scratched me. So I have like whelp marks right here. You guys can kind of see them. So please just ignore the fact that I'm light skinned and I'm red and everything shows, because you know what I'm saying? Like that's what happens when you get scratched and you got some light skin. But yeah, so like I said, this video is going to be all about submitting those applications and getting those in to the people that they need to go to. I'm going to actually like transfer down here. It's going to be kind of weird. You guys are going to kind of see me kind of weird. Just bear with me. I just wanted to set you up so I can actually talk. Woo. Okay. So when it comes to applying for nursing school, there are so many things that people just don't tell you that you need, So number one, you need to do your research on where it is that you want to go to school. Meaning, if you know that you want to do school online, research where there's schools online. If you know that you want to do school in class, research like where you can go in class to take it. If you know that, you are gonna want a mixture of both, do it. If you know you need a fast track program because you already have a previous degree, look and see who offers a fast track program. Just anything that you know up front, like, okay, I need it to be online so I can work. I need to be in class because I learn better. I need a mixture that's gonna give me both. Research all those things. Make you a list. So, pull you out some paper, make you a list. Once you get that list, then you need to go back and look at each of these schools individually. So let's just say starting out, I'm going to go to the University of Texas. Remember, I live in Texas. Horns are always down for me, boomer sooner. But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's just say I want to go to the University of Texas. So I'm going to pull up their website. Whenever I pull up their website, I'm going to go to their BSN program and I'm going to see, what they offer. You go to their website, you click on academics, you click on nursing program. Whenever you get to the nursing program, they're going to have a list of things on the website. Then you need to, first things first, look if you can afford it. Don't look at their prereqs, don't look at anything, because when you start like diving into prereqs and all of that kind of stuff, you are literally setting yourself up for failure. And what I mean by that is, if you're looking to see what classes they're going to accept and what they're not going to accept already, and you're like, ooh, I could do that. And then you see the fact that their tuition is going to be like $80,000 a year, you're going to be like, oh, well, that sucks. And, it just saves you so much time before you start diving into it, which is what I wish I would have been told, because I started looking at prereqs first, and then I was like, sheesh, like I cannot afford to pay $50,000 just for 2 years of school. Like, there's no absolute way. That's just one of the schools I was looking at. No, it was not the University of Texas. I don't even know if they offer a program. That's just a example. Anyway, so first things first is we're going to look and see if I can even afford the school. If the school is in our price range, so let's just say, for one semester of school, it's going to cost me $3,000. Like, okay, I could do that. Perfect. Then we're going to move on and we're going to look at the prereqs. So when you look at the prereqs, this is what you're looking for. You're looking to see what the school requires of you in order to get into their program. This does not mean that they're going to accept you just because you have these classes. It's just the classes that they are saying that you need before you would even be considered to be in the program. So, for example, a lot of those schools that I've seen, in order to get into nursing school, you need A&P 1 and 2, you need micro with the lab, you also need a form of like sociology or psychology, human development, and then some classes are requiring you to have nutrition, some aren't, some are requiring you to have just their own specific thing. So look into those prereqs. If you haven't done them and they don't include that into your nursing curriculum, I honestly would suggest that you go to your local community college. You take those classes, because 9 times out of 10, because it's your local community college, you're going to get in-state tuition, in-county tuition. The classes are going to be like maybe $50 a credit hour. You can take those, have them transferred to the school that you're going to go to. So that's just a tip for that. So first we are checking to see what the school has to offer, meaning, is it online? Is it just campus? What can they do? Do they match up with what I want? Second thing that we're going to do is check their tuition. So is it affordable for me? Can I even afford to go here? And if they pass that test, then we're moving on to that third thing, which is we're checking the prereqs to see if I have any of those prerequisites, or if I need to take those at either my local community college or they offer that into their curriculum. Number 4, a lot of the times they'll have on there request more info. I 100% think that before you just click, ooh, okay, they had all of those things, let me apply. No, do not do that. Just because I've seen that so many schools make you apply their own way. Plus there's things like some schools don't even just accept you right in. Like there's a waiting list. Some schools have it to where they have enrollment all throughout the year. So that means that, like, even though you just missed the April deadline, they have a May deadline that's coming up where you can apply, so you can start school in June. And then they have, like, it's just a revolving thing. So they have multiple times that you can apply for school that you can get in. Some schools have it to where, you know, it's all just online. So when you do try to enroll, their fall and spring semester may not be the same as our regular fall and spring, meaning like the fall, you know, usually is in August. The spring is usually starting in January. Not all of them are like that. So you need to check then. You need to check deadlines, all of that. But before you even do that, I would click that request more info button, because the people that work there are going to be your best bet. They know more about the program than you think you know. So click on that request more information, put your name in there. It usually asks for like your first, last name, email, and I think a phone number. Put it in there. I know that we kind of get scared and nervous. It's like, oh, I don't want these people calling me. Like, oh my gosh, they're going to call me and they're going to talk to me about stuff. Like, this is nerve-wracking. Listen, sis or bro, get past that. Move on. It is what it is. If you're going to work in the hospital at all, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to ask you a lot of questions, who are going to want to talk to you, that you're going to be kind of nervous and scared of, but you're just going to have to pull it out of your shell if this is what you want and this is how bad you want it. So once you do that request more info, I honestly wouldn't do anything else after that. And I just say that because, like I said, these people who you're requesting more information from are going to be your best bet when it comes to getting more information on these schools that you want to go to. They're going to be able to tell you like when the deadlines are, if this is going to be a right fit for you, because although you think it's the best fit, you have to remember they were placed in this job for a reason. They know if it's going to be the right fit or not for you. It's not always a good fit. Like for me, I know that first of all, like I've been to 4 different colleges. I have played softball at all of them. Not only have I been to 4 different schools and played softball, they were all like different. So I went to a community college. I know what that's like. I've been to D1, I've been D2, I've been D3, I've been NAIA. I've been one of those schools, moved up a division class. They went from D3 to D2. That's why I say I've been D2 and D3, because when you move up, you play different teams. It's a little different. They require different stuff. So I've been through it all. For me, it's just easier to know whether or not a school's going to be a good fit for me. I just have done too much. I know the way that I learn. I know the style that I can learn. Honestly, I think that I do great whenever it's online, but personally, I feel like I actually obtain the material when I'm in class. So having that mixture of online classes, but in class, like labs or something like that, like works best for me. Or if I can get into a small school where the teacher to student ratio is like maybe a 1:15 or 1:20 max, I'm good, because I can barely focus. I have ADHD. It's hard to focus. It is so hard because I'm always like, squirrel. Like it just, or, you know, the teacher's talking and they're asking a question and I have to reread the question like 3 or 4 times to understand. So when you're in a class of 500 and you know that whoo, like, it's hard. Like, let me sit in the front, and you're sitting in the front of the class and you still don't get it. Come on, y'all. Like, let's just be smart. This is the rest of your life. This is what you want for a career. This is where you want to go. This is the path you want to take. We have to do what we have to do. So, so kind of what I am doing, or what I've done, is I did my research on my schools. I know that it's best for me to try to get online classes unless I can find a school, which I may have found one. I'll get into that, where I can be on campus and it work with my work schedule. But I know overall I need to have an online school. I also know that they offer ADN nursing and BSN nursing. ADN is going to be your associate's degree of nursing. BSN is your bachelor's of science in nursing. The difference in the two: when you have your ADN, you are considered an RN, so you are still a registered nurse. However, because you didn't take the extra step, and I put that in quotes because it just baffles me how schools think that you didn't try, or you didn't put that extra work in because you didn't get your bachelor's degree. Like, that means that you don't have as much education. It just kills me, but whatever. So ADN is like, you didn't take the extra step to get the extra schooling for nursing. I'm sure there's more to it. That's just my opinion. That's how I view it. Please do not scold me. Like, that's just how I see it. BSN is going to be Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, which is what I said. And so for that just means that you went that extra step and you got the extra 2 years of schooling. The difference in the two, I still think that you are able to get like all of your prereqs in. So that means like your Comp 1, Comp 2, and like Chemistry 1, Chemistry 2, Bio 1, Bio 2 while you're doing your nursing program. I'm not really sure because I've never really looked into like the nursing schematics of an associate's degree, since I'm already like 50 degrees, down the line. For me, it just doesn't make sense to get my ADN when I can get my BSN and all of my credits are going to transfer. So it's not like I'm going backwards. I'm actually going to be starting right at the middle of the program where somebody else would be starting to get their bachelor's. Like, I'm not having to go backwards. I don't have to do all this extra stuff to get it. I'll still be a registered nurse and I'll still have that extra school. Also, another thing that these degrees kind of mean is like the ADN. I'm not really sure, but I think from some of the people that I've talked to, you just get paid more with your BSN because you did take that extra step to go to school. So they pay you more. And, who doesn't like more money? But more importantly, don't get so caught up in these ADNs and BSNs, because at the end of the day, you're still going to be a registered nurse and you're still going to be taking care of your people. Do what's going to be best for you. Do what's best for your budget. Do what's best for your time. Do what's best for your family. If you have one, just do what's going to be best for you in your situation, because nobody can tell you about your situation. It's yours. Just make sure that you are making the best sound decision for yourself. So yeah, those are all of the things. I know that they were just kind of cut short, but honestly, that request more info is going to be your best friend, just because you're going to be able to get someone on the phone. Like, you will get an actual person on the phone that can answer your questions, that will break it all down for you, unless you're just like, I'm going to do this myself. I don't need no help. I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man. Cut it out. Get the help. Ask the questions. Like I said, I know what I need, or what I think I need is best, but there's a school that I just ran across, I think like last week or so. This school is like brand new. They just started a program, and whenever I was doing my research, that's another thing. Check their NCLEX pass rate. That is important. The NCLEX is the test that you take to become a registered nurse. You want to go to a school that has a high NCLEX pass rate. That means that all of their students have passed with this number. Like, you want to make sure that you're going to a school where the material that they are teaching you, you are retaining. Like, you don't want to just go to a school and, yeah, they're teaching me this stuff, but I'm not retaining any information. You spend this money to take the test to go to school, and then you fail. Like, not saying that you can go to a school that, you know, the NCLEX is super high and still not fail, but it just kind of gives you a little reassurance when you see that that NCLEX pass rate is higher. It just, for me, it just helps to see that, okay, first time these people took this test at the school, their NCLEX is a 97. That's great. Like, that's amazing. So that's something I want to be involved in. So yeah, check the NCLEX pass rate. Also, with that being said, I would go ahead and just start getting and figuring out like what you need to do to get your transcripts sent over if you have been to a previous college before, or even like your high school diploma. Go ahead, get that in gear, get that ready, so that way whenever these places are like, ooh, we need your transcripts from all these schools that you've been to, like me, where I've been to like 50,000 schools, and so I have to contact all these schools to see like what they need for me in order to request a transcript. Especially being like a former athlete, you guys would not even believe how much they take care of you in school, where doing all of this for the first time, like years ago when I transferred and I was doing it all on my own, and I was getting my own scholarships for school through softball and all that, and I had to figure out like how to get my transcripts and stuff sent in for admissions. I was like, what? Because I never had to do any of that. Like, my coaches, thankfully, did a lot of the work for me. So, like, my only goal was to stay in shape so I could get ready to go to school. There's so much more that they put into you as a student to be able to go to school. So, yeah. Okay, so let's just recap all over again. Number one, we are going to do the research on our school. So, do they have that online program that I want? Can I go in campus and get all of this done like I need? Is there a mixture of both? What works best for my schedule with all of the schools that are available? Number two, can I afford the school that I have chosen, or the schools that I have chosen? Because I really think you should apply to more than one. Not saying that you can't get into the very first one that you apply to or the one that you want to get into, but it's just better to have like more ducks in a row than just the one duck in the row. So can I afford the schools that I've chosen or the school that I have chosen? After we get that, number three, we are going to check their prereqs. So do I have any of these classes so I don't have to take them again? Or do I not have these classes so I can take them at my local community college? Or do they offer this into their curriculum? So whenever you make that, you go from there to number four, and that's going to be request more information. Just do it like Nike. You guys, request more information. Request more information, request more information, request more. Do not email these people, because, you know, you're going back and forth when you can just get on the phone, talk to them really quick, get it over with. It's going to be about a 10-minute, if that, conversation. They're going to tell you everything you need. Have your pen and your paper so you can write everything down. Move on. Get to applying or whatever it is that they're telling you to do. So, yeah. You know, I'm really excited. I've applied. I've gotten my applications in. Like I said, there's the one school that is new that just opened up. I actually talked to their admissions. I forget what she's called, like the admissions person. I'm not sure. I forget her name. But I talked to her earlier today. We set up a meeting for Thursday. So since we are still in lockdown quarantine, I'm going to be doing a virtual tour of the school. She's going to talk to me and give me all the information as if I was on a tour of the school. The school just opened up in 2018, so their first graduating class is going to be in December. But the thing that I like most about it is they have other campuses and branches opened up, and all of their NCLEX pass rates are 100, except for one, and it's a 98. I'm just saying, like, that's good. It looks like it's going to be affordable for me. I'm going to be in that, you know, second class rate to where everything is new and fresh and all of that. So the teachers will be fresh and new. and we're figuring it all out together, which is fine. I thrive in mass confusion. I don't know why I work better. I understand. Plus, I like new things. It's so weird. Anyway, that's besides the point. You guys get what I'm saying. So this school is new. Their other campuses have high NCLEX pass rates. I believe it's going to be a great fit for me. I honestly think that this is something that I'm going to stick with. The other schools I've applied to, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my school. But looking at it now, I really think this new school is my school. So yeah, I think that this new school is going to be the best fit for me. I'm really excited. I will let you guys know how this virtual thing goes. Maybe I'll do a video on it, like, while we're doing it. It's going to be on Thursday. Today's Monday, so we'll see. Like, maybe it'll be great. I can do a video on the virtual tour since, you know, we are, like I said, in quarantine. Everything's online. But yeah, I really hope this video helps you guys. If you have more questions, please comment down below. Let me know the questions that you have. I would love to help you guys. I look forward to the next video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.